Hi everybody, Russ on the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. Monday. Don't the weekends go so quickly. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment, give it a subscribe, all that good stuff. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a very good Sunday. I had a very good Sunday. I came away from the game yesterday full of the joys of spring. And as I said in the title of today's show, is it a system reboot? You know, if we deleted our season by going to 3 at the back, who knows? And playing 2 up top in essence as well. And Pablo Fornals as a left wing back, and Ben Johnson back as a right wing back, right sided defender. The first time he started in the Premier League. Or the first time he started in the first team since December, I believe, when we beat Watford 4-1. Indeed, I've got the stats. 21 appearances for the Hammers for Ben Johnson, and Moyes' side have kept 7 clean sheets when he started. So a third of the time he started, we've kept a clean sheet. And as everyone says, you know, when West Ham keep a clean sheet, we don't lose a game. The system works. Anyway, I hope you are all safe and well. We've got a busy week this week. Tonight, we have got the West Ham Weekly with Mr. Steliakos. Let's go full screen. It deserves to be full screen. We've got Mr. Steliakos doing the West Ham Weekly tonight, 9 p.m. I say 9 p.m. We all know that could be 9:30, could be 10 o'clock, could be 2 o'clock in the morning with Stel. Who knows? Then we've got a preview for the Southampton game on Tuesday, tomorrow night. We've got the match day watch along, 9 p.m. But it'll be a bit late if it was the match day at 9 p.m. But we've got the match day on Wednesday night. Thursday, we've got Scott Minto doing a live Q&A, which will be fun. Scott's a lovely guy, and he loves the channel, so that's why he's more than happy to come on, which is great. And then we've got preview for the Liverpool game on Friday, and then match day watch along for the Liverpool game on Saturday. So busy. Right, let's see who we've got in the chat before I start cracking on about everything to do with Mr. Moyes. We were very much better yesterday, without doubt. It didn't matter who the win was. Against a win is a win, and as far as I'm concerned. But I think it does matter, Gaz, in some respects, in terms of it being against a team which, you know, are challenging, or were supposedly in the hunt. They've obviously lost the last couple now against Arsenal and us, without scoring a goal. And I don't think they played particularly well. I don't think they had the big. I mean, I was surprised when Prudence was on the bench, when Jimenez was on the bench. You know, it didn't seem to be the same Wolves team that I assumed were going to play. But I think it does matter who it's against, though, because Wolves are a good side, and you know, I thought we made them look quite ordinary, to be honest. Father Snowman, good afternoon to you. All good, results picking up, and now for the big push. Well, I mean, we were undefeated in the last 5 in the Premier League. Do I want to say 5? 2 and 2. Yeah, we won 3 drawn. Is that right? Am I making that up? Quite possibly, knowing me. But yeah, no, it's looking good. As you said, things are starting to pick up, and where this is probably the first time, maybe even since that Watford game, potentially, that we've won well. Usually we win and we don't win very well, or we pick up, or we play well and don't lose. But yeah, I think yesterday was a bit different. So we lost We lost them. We've got a win, 2 draws, and a win. Yeah, and obviously the FA Cup, you could throw that in as well. So undefeated in 5 in all competitions. There we go. That'll do. That sounds better, doesn't it? Everyone's talking to each other. Freshfield, good afternoon to you. Mark, good afternoon to you. Luke, hope you're well. Beat Liverpool and a roast perfect dinner. Back for a roast dinner. Great. I had a roast yesterday at the club for like 11 o'clock. It was 11 o'clock. Usually we have like our sort of the press lounge food, and it's usually like, well, I thought it'd be like a breakfast sort of thing. A roast dinner at 11 o'clock. Me and Kenny Brown did laugh. We are brilliant at football. There we go. Luke said it. Amar says, your season will end up in chaos. I love it. Please tell me you're a Chelsea fan if that's the case, man. Maybe 8th in the league. I don't think 8th now. I think we need that Liverpool, that Wolves game. Got the points, got the pints. You got the pints before and after the away day. Fair play, and the points as well. Still got the big teams to play. Going to be interesting indeed. And the big teams are the games that we always turn up for, really. You know, so points are massive. Separates the top 9 from the rest. Indeed, unbeaten in 5. Thank you. 2-11. That's not bad at all, is it? Afternoon, Steve. Hope you're well, my friend. I thought was slow in their build-up, to be honest, which got us back into shape. I agree. I thought Wolves were going to really come at us, so to speak, but they just didn't do it. So, you know, obviously, you know, one of the big things was obviously when the team was announced, and we was assuming, you know, Suchek always changes, but there was no changes. The starting lineup were like, what? But then Moyes, Moyes sometimes just throws those in there, doesn't he? Really, And he, where is it? So then he goes to sort of a 5 at the back and sort of 2 up front, really, which is very different from 4-1-3-4. No, 4-2-3-1. So, you know, the same personnel. We weren't going to bring in anything else, were we? We haven't got any new players to bring in, really, apart from the kids. So, you know, moving to a back 3, I thought it was very good. I thought Aaron Cresswell was fantastic. He seemed to have less pressure, really, than playing the sort of the left back. It seemed to relax into the game. I thought Zuma and Dawson were exceptional. I thought Pablo, bless him, you know, starting another position. That's a 3rd position. As Stel said to me the other day, you know, we bought him as a 10, and then he goes to a sort of box to box midfielder, and now he's a left wing back, and he epitomised that. I thought he was my man of the match. I thought he acquitted himself really well in that position. Sometimes out of position, but fair enough. You know, it's the first time he's played a competitive game in that position, I believe. I thought Suchek played okay, a lot better than he has done. Declan Rice was his mercurial best. I thought Ben Johnson played really well. Lanzini played well, and I thought, you know, with some more up top than usual for Antonio, he seemed to thrive off that a little bit. And we'll talk about Antonio and everything else that was said in the press conference in a bit. What we got here? Our season will end up in chaos. The nightclub in Seville when we win the Europa League. Yeah, I like that. What we got here? The grub any good? It was actually. Well, do you know what? It's all right. It's all right. As I said, a roast dinner at 11 o'clock in the morning with pudding. I didn't have the pudding, but it's like, could you imagine? It's funny because all the ex-pros, like all the sort of, I'd say from sort of the pros who played for the club, sort of, I'd say mid-90s onwards, were like, really? But all the older pros, like the guys who played in the 60s and 70s, they were lapping it up. They were lapping up a roast dinner. That's like what they used to have at Chadwell Reef. If we're in Europa League and finish in Europa League spot, does it go to the person underneath us? Yes. Based on, as long as everything else, all the other boxes are ticked in terms of number of people we can have in their league and that type of stuff. Hope you're well. West Ham 94. So good to have Johnson back at right back. Indeed. As I said, first time he started since December. Oyo says, Mandy, Cresswell worried me when he went down injured. I think everyone when they got injured worried me. Very early for roast dinner. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, you know, potatoes were all right. The veg was okay. I think the carrots and the swede, I think they showed them some hot water. I don't think they actually went into the hot water. Bit of a workout, but there we go. Well, we have Liverpool next week. So we may need to reset off that game. Brad, we've still got Southampton. We've got a crap. I mean, look, these are the games we've got coming up. That's what I think. This we're entering. Obviously, it's the last day in February today. We're entering into March Madness, and it's a season-defining month for the club. We've got, you know, Let me take out Brad's comment there, but it makes perfect sense. We've obviously got and take out Gazza's as well. So we've obviously got Liverpool in the Premier League. Obviously we've got Liverpool, we've got away, we've got Villa at home, and we've got Spurs away. Three really big teams. Obviously Liverpool and Spurs are in our mini league, and obviously Villa at home. Not we could. I think that should be. You'd imagine us to get at least points there. And then obviously got Sevilla in the two legs. And this is in March as well. And then obviously we've got Southampton on Tuesday as well. So it's I was calling it March Madness, and I really believe it's March Madness, especially if I take out the actual logos. You can see the second S in Madness. So there's lots of games coming up, but I think it's exciting. And I think actually the draw against Seville, the performance yesterday, it's got me excited now. It's got me back into it. I was a bit, but now I'm buzzing for Tuesday now. And who knows what formation Moyes is going to pick. That's what I said the other day when I was at the supporters club afterwards. That just we're very predictable. Our lineup's predictable. But now the fact that we've done that, or we've done that yesterday. Ralph's got, are they going to play three at the back? Are they going to play back four? What are they going to do? Don't know. What we got here? Did a very important win yesterday. It was Rob. Hope you're well. Does the Europa final runner-up get a spot in next? Nope, they don't. Not as a result of being a runner-up. No, they don't. Mass-produced roasts are always. It wasn't. It was okay. Russia could ask for a doggy bag and take it to your box. I could have done actually, or done a second plate. Because I was a bit hungry a bit later on. I love it. The more the merrier in regards to football. Indeed, got to have red cabbage with a roast. Do you? You red cabbage with a kebab, really, don't you? West Ham will win on penalties against Southampton, then West Ham will go and win at Liverpool. It's the West Ham way. Sounds good, man. Look at these fixtures. Jesus, I pray for us in the league in our next 5 games. Liverpool, Villa, Spurs, Everton, Brentford. I'll be happy with 8 points. Villa. I'm going to say Villa, Everton. Come on, Fat Frank. That'd be brilliant. That's 3 points. Villa's 3 points. Brentford, yeah, they haven't won in the last 5. And Spurs away. I reckon 10 points at least. But we'll see. How many fans we got for Saints? I don't know. Quite a few. I know Jake will be there. What was for pudding? Cheesecake, and I love a cheesecake, but it was even too early for me for a cheesecake, Sharky. Anyway. But it looked very nice. Some others had them. Obviously, all the pros from the 60s and 70s had double helping of cheesecake. But anyone else, like Jimmy and Rufus and Kenny and various others, they just stuck to like the vegetarian option, a lighter option, which was more like a tomato sort of pie thing. Each their own. Anyway, let's talk about what Moyes said about after the game yesterday, because I think there's some really interesting points here. He was asked how pleasing was that performance, and he basically, I really enjoyed it because I thought it was a very good, very tight Premier League game against a good team in good form. I saw the midweek against Arsenal and thought they were really unlucky not to take something from that game. It was a good game between two good teams, so I thought today would be tough, and that is what we got. We went to go up, and maybe more unfortunate that we had not scored again, but the last 20 minutes were difficult as we played on the counter-attack, and we had good opportunities, but we didn't take them. It was a tight game, but a result was good for us. Asked how valuable is Souček's goal return. He said, well, he's got 4 now, so I'm putting 10 beyond, so I'm not putting 10 beyond him. He got 10 last year and had a great season, so I'm hoping that gives him confidence. I thought he played very well. He played better today. His whole performance was better as well. It is the performances I'm after. I'm looking for improvements, and I thought today was a much improved performance. We were better on the ball. We created more chances than have in other games, so there were lots of good things about today's performance. And then asked about Kurt Zouma. He says, I thought Kurt was exceptional today. Strong, commanding. He had a couple of incredible blocks late in the game when we needed him. He was powerful in the air and aggressive at times. He won a great race on a one-on-one situation in the first half. I thought Kurt played well. I know we all know the ability Kurt has got, and we are also aware we are trying to help him through a difficult time and a time we all regret. Asked about whether it was important, how important it was to send a message to Yarma and Ukraine. I thought West Ham did it very clear. I thought we did it very classy. It was a very classy message and well received by everyone there and on Twitter and various other places as well. And he said Premier League football is watched throughout the world, and the messages came from the Premier League, and we saw it last night in the Manchester City Everton game, and it was a brilliant message. Nobody over here or in this part of the world is recognising war. We do not want it. We do not want to hear about it. We support Ukraine. We try and support our player Yarmolenko. He has some time off and hoping he'll be back tomorrow, but we're more interested that he has his family safe and everyone connected with him is okay, and we all echo that, of course. Suchek said you changed things in training. Did that have an impact today? He said sometimes you have to break things to make things better. Sometimes you have to break things to make them better. Fair enough. You have to change things up and break it a little and see if you can find something else. And I'm in that mood at the moment. Oh Christ, there we go. Watch out for the coffee machine, the new one that Danny Kudrinski bought. I'm more interested in how I can get the next 2 years' success. It is 2 years since we beat Southampton to get out of the bottom three. Good point. And we've had a pretty good rise in those 2 years. And now it is what we are in the next 2 years going to be. And sometimes to do that, you need to break things up and challenge yourself. I've been challenging my staff to say what we're going to do to make this better. We changed our system today and how we played, and I thought it helped us because we played this way maybe a year ago at difficult times of the season, and we did well with it. So I felt against Wolves, who play a similar system, it was the right thing to do, the right way to go today. Totally agree. What are your thoughts on Ben Johnson's performance? He said, I thought Ben did well. He has a lot to do and potential to step up, but he got forward and crossed it and had some brilliant tackles. He did a really good job, especially in the first half. He did really well forward and joining in and being part of the attacks. He made a good run for the free kick near the edge of the box as well. Ben has a lot of potential and we want to keep him improving. Obviously now we've exercised a 2-year extension. He's contracted with us until 2024 now, the summer, which is great. Nice to see Mikel Antonio back to his best. He probably had his worst last 10 minutes, but I have to say he had his best 80 minutes for a while. I totally agree. He was absolutely cacked for the last 10 minutes. He played brilliantly for the team, got an assist, created chances. The keeper made a good save in the first half. He did. I thought he looked closer to scoring today, so I was pleased with him. Asked, is not killing the game a negative from the performance? He said, yes. We could have had been 2 or 3 up, but give Wolves credit. They have a brilliant defensive record. Only maybe Man City have a better record than them. They make it difficult, but we had some big chances through on the goalkeeper, or did not pick the final pass for a tapping goal, or somebody getting in. But seeing us keep a clean sheet was important for us to give, because we have a little history of conceding late on. We certainly do. Was this a must-win game? I want us to be a team that can be in a top 4 club, but we are nowhere near that yet. So the job we have to do is a period of time to grow. We've made massive strides in 2 years to be in this position, and we need to find ways of keeping us near the top and building again and having another period of growth and giving us a better chance to become an even better football team and club. Fair play. I think Moyes when it comes to press conferences, I think he knows exactly what he's saying. Right, let's see some of the charts. What's on the chat? Loads we got here. Do we need at worst a draw away to Seville to have a chance at home, or can we have a turn loss? I think a draw will be better for us. Sharky said Zuma was excellent. To be fair, he was. 2-2 Seville last leg. West Ham 1-0. Sounds good to me. Diaz looked a player. Wonder if we were really in for him. I think we probably were, by the sounds of it. At the end of the day, I go with what Moyes says. Moyes said that he was on the phone to him, and so we'll see. So maybe it was us and Tottenham who were sniffing around for him, because obviously we all heard Tottenham were after him, and then it all went to Liverpool. Maybe it was us as well. Who knows? How was Everton's penalty not given? No, because they're not in the top 6, mate. 4,600 for Saints game, all sold out. Fantastic support as well. 15 quid as well a ticket. I think Southampton have knocked the ticket price down, which I think is very good. West Ham lined up almost like a 4-4-1-1 with Pablo and Gerrard doing defensive duties. The clean sheet was needed. I'd say it was definitely a 3 at the back, mate. I'd say P-Gads definitely 3 at the back. But we can. I mean, it was a definite for me. It was 3 at the back, but that third, like in terms of Cresswell, got forward quite a lot from a centre back in essence. But yeah, I'd say that was 3 at the back. But it was a fluid formation, we'll say that. And there was definitely times where we were playing 2 up front. Definitely. Can you imagine Klopp's reaction if he was watching? Indeed. Helped by a weak Wolves team. Too early to say we are back. Oh, Pete, come on. Let's just say we're back. Let's do it. Come on. We've had a lot of shit couple of weeks, shit months, 6 weeks, something like that. Let's just say we're back. I don't care. We played, I mean, to be honest, we played a lot better. You know, there was a real zip in the passing. There was some nice interchanging passing. One touch, nice passing to feet as well. Not sometimes still behind them a little bit, which really annoys me when they sort of knock it out wide to like Ben Johnson or to Pablo, and he has to retreat a little bit to get the ball. That really annoys me. But I thought we had a bit more zip about us, you know, firing passes in quicker rather than sort of p-rolling them. A bit what Jesse used to do. Jesse used to literally, if you wanted a pass, he would shoot the ball to you as a pass. It went straight to your feet. And it was a bit like that again. Souček was a little bit more up front. He was coming forward quite a lot more. There seemed to be, but not to the detriment of Deck not coming forward as well. There seemed to be a better understanding. I don't know why, but it just seemed to click a bit more. I mean, I thought the amount, and also we pressed Pete, the team, you know, when they're playing it stupidly out the back and stuff, we were pressing them, not just like Antonio like jogging, but 2-3 people pressing that back 3 and the goalkeeper. The amount of times we won the ball back in midfield because we pressed on a loose pass or a slow pass. We were up for that yesterday. We were up for that, and it was encouraging to see. I thought it was an encouraging performance. Best one I've had for a while, that's for sure. Biggest question: How was that World Cup? How was that Cup final, Ninners? I don't know. Sorry. We have Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City in the last 5 games. So Man City have had the title won up by then. That'd be Mark Noble's last game of the season, last home game ever. So that's going to be an amazing occasion. Arsenal, Chelsea, bring them on. We will beat Saints when we will beat Saints when we lost 3-2. We had Masuaku, Diop, Vlasic, Antonio came off the bench. So come on, be interested to see what formation he plays and the team selection as well. So obviously you got Wednesday, then you got Liverpool on Saturday rather, and I think Liverpool got the same. They got their game on Wednesday as well. So we need to get back to the form we showed at the start of the season. Indeed, Gaza. So I think changing formation, system reboot. Who knows? Pete thinks 3-5-2 on Wednesday. I don't know if he will about Southampton, but I'll be surprised if it's a massive change because Moyes is very much a momentum person. Particularly on the right side, I don't think you'll get anyone different apart from Ben Johnson because obviously Soufal is out with recovering from his hernia operation. Fredericks, I think he has a groin strain reported this week or last week, so I don't know whether he'll be back. And Ashby's got a hamstring, so he's already recognised right back / right wing back, really. Sorry, only came off the bench, but off that lot, others started. I would have taken off Antonio after about 60 minutes. He looked knackered, but he carried on going, bless him. Going past defender down the right wing is the old Antonio. Indeed, clearly that was the game plan to really, really go at Connor Cody as their sort of weak link in terms of pace. And yeah, it's a bit like the old Antonio, weren't it? Sort of turning, when he's backs to goal, he's bloody useless. But when he's turn and face in the goal, he's so much more effective. And it's just but it's because he's always there for the knockdown. And yeah, and we're winning a lot more second balls. But that's what we've been losing is the second balls. So it was just working. Antonio played a lot more effort yesterday. I think he will have a score soon. I hope he will do. I'm sorry, I don't know. I can't speak Chinese. But let us know who you are so I can call you by your name rather than thank you, if that makes sense. Antonio would have scored if hadn't robbed him. Yeah, because he took it off and he did that, and he was like, he got really angry. And then the first half, there was one where he sort of like hit the back of his sort of like donkey kick thing. Oh, it was hilarious. Poor Antonio had been told by the ref to hurry up and getting off. He could hardly walk. One thing that still pisses me off, and I'm going to have to do the analysis. How comes we can never keep the ball after a throw-in? Seriously, the amount of throw-ins we had yesterday and lost the ball as a direct response. We're so determined to throw the ball up to Antonio. Why don't we just throw it back to Dawson and start again, or Zuma? It just winds me up how many times we lose the ball at a throw-in. Feeling good about the Southampton game. Already written off Liverpool away. Liverpool away, is it a free hit? Is Liverpool away a free hit? Just putting it out there. But then again, you're looking at this. You know, they're Liverpool got game in hand on City. They're only 6 points behind them. is the hunt. I mean, I think they've lost something like 2 in 50 games or something ridiculous like that. They are the form team. Is it a case where Liverpool are going to be going all guns blazing because they want to try? I mean, they're top goal scorers of the Premier League. They've also got the third meanest defence as well. It's going to be tough, and they'll be. And I imagine they'll be. Liverpool are playing away, aren't they, on Wednesday? So will that be the first game back from the Carabao Cup? No, they've been parading it on the Wednesday, so they're at home against Norwich. There we go, good to know. GP, good afternoon to you. Antonio's much more effective. He came close to scoring a great goal. He did. We were in for Cameron Diaz. Well, let's hope, Pete. Interesting half time that would be. I'd hardly say we're back, but after 1-0 win against. I'm not saying we were back, but there was green shoots. We've had nothing over the last 6 weeks, really. We've been playing poorly, picking up wins. You know, we sort of squeezed that 2-1 victory out of Kidderminster. So let's just say, yeah, it's encouraging. We played the best we have in weeks. Yeah, exactly. But so we're back is a bit of a stretch. I totally agree. Afternoon, Chris. Hope you're well. We will see how we perform against Liverpool. We certainly will. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Why not? Everyone loves us. What else we got? What a shot from Rice when he hit the post. Indeed shows the confidence of the man. In the second half, he tried another shot again. We played really well. Zuma was incredible. Declan was great. He certainly was. Liverpool's one to watch wearing a blindfold. Indeed. Hi, Russ. Did you hear Russ's half-time crazy... I don't play the crazy frog. I don't know what you're on about, my man. Did not play the crazy frog. You always say that. Southampton played Friday in good form. Anyone see Penno's coming? Yeah, you don't know now. I don't know if this team turned up. I'd fancy them. There was times against Southampton they played well, but they didn't kill off Norwich really as much as they should have done on Friday. So yeah, always play your strongest team you can every game, in my opinion. Well, I think you've got Wednesday, and then you've got Thursday. So for us, we've obviously got as I said, I put up the sort of the March Madness thing for anyone new. You just see where is it? So we've got obviously Liverpool. We've got Southampton on Wednesday. Then we've got Liverpool Saturday. Then we've got Thursday Seville away, which is going to be amazing. Then we've got Sunday at Villa at home, which is going to be interesting. And then we've got the following Thursday, 17th Seville. And then we're away to Tottenham. And actually, in between the Seville home game and the Tottenham game, I've got to do my bloody walk with John Ritomsky on the 19th. You play Tottenham on a Sunday. We're walking from Wembley to London Stadium to the bowling on the Saturday. So if you've got a spare £1, please donate it to the Irons Food Banks. It's all for the Easter egg appeal. See, always get it in there. The under-18s won 6-0. Obviously, the West Ham women beat Reading 1-0 in the Cup, which was great. Can we compete on 3 fronts? Good question. Can we? I don't know. I'd like to think so, but we'll see. It's all about momentum. You talk to some like the boys of '86, and they were playing like every couple of days towards the end of the season, and they were picking up wins after wins after wins after wins. And they're not doing the training; they're just playing. And players prefer to play games than train, so they prefer it. That's why they love Christmas, because it's busy. And it is busy, so we'll see. I think Antonio's getting back to goal. He's getting better back to goal when he doesn't have to think about it. Yeah, but I still just want him just facing goal. Just find it so much better. Yeah, I'm good that I ever saw yourselves. Yin Yao. Nin Yao, is that pronounced right? Pleasure to have you, man. I just forgot to translate exactly, so I couldn't read it. I'll be honest, I couldn't read it. Thank you, Yi. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Lauren. Hope you're well. Dare say Kroll can't be looking forward to these... his loan ending. Yes. Locomotive Moscow. Everyone's talking to themselves. Sorry, didn't mean to sound half glass full. I love WESTHAM. Keep the faith. No, that's cool, man. Mate, you're being a realist. I'm a half glass full thing, and that's what's great. I'm literally thinking we're back. That's it. Here we go. We're gonna win Europa League. But there'll be people who go, you're an idiot. And that's what I love, because actually we've got a cross section of West Ham fans. It's not all doom and gloom. We're not all doom and gloomers here. And actually it counterbalances, and maybe we should be in the middle, meet in the middle. And I think you're totally right. I'm always one way. I'm always like dialed up to 11. If you're dialed to 0, we finish at a 6. That seems fair to me. What sort of team will Moyes start with Wednesday? I think he's strongest side, Lauren. I think he's got to keep this momentum going because, as I said, this month we're going to March is going to be a season-defying month for us. I didn't play Crazy Horses instead. No, I haven't. I played. What did I play? The team came out. I played. Oh, what did I play? Oh, it's going to annoy me now. I know exactly the songs I played. I have to find it. So I got to turn this down just in case it decides it wants to turn on. And then I have to... I played If the Kids Are United. That's the song they came out to. They finished the half with. Then I played Highway to Hell, Mr. Brightside. Then I played... the Big Brother theme tune for the quiz. And then we played the Triple H, the game. And then Bubbles. I did not play Crazy Frog. Never apologise. No, exactly. Never apologise, Yee. It's your opinion, mate. And that's the main thing. And that's what we do. We let everyone have their own opinions because it's important to. Because everyone, we're all human beings. We've got our own mind. We should chuck the youth into the FA Cup. Too thin to risk an injury in Liga. I don't think we will, though, mate. Apparently, Martial suffered injured with Seville with a hamstring. Well, that's one gone. That's one of them. Where's the rest of them? That's one of them. Where's the rest of them? You've only still got Diego Carlos, Jules Koundé. You've only got Navas. You've only got Rakitic, Gomez, Munir, Lamela, and Nesri, and Rafa Mir, and Suso. So, it's all right. One down. Another 7 or 8 to go will be good. Watch Kral play out the season. Play out of the world for the rest of the season. Yes, it doesn't go. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, great shout. Yeah. Why are you a West Ham fan, man? Do you live in the UK or do you live in Asia? Where do you live? Oh, good to know. This is what is good. Everyone can have their opinion. We're one big happy family. We are. This is why West Ham fan base is a big good. Yeah, China's #1 West Ham fan. We have China's right. So you live in China. So why West Ham? G? I'm really interested. You should come on. We'll have a chat one day. And a 50. Oh, you're talking about your autographs repair. Ludders never got even looked at my notifications. There was nothing. Unbelievable, Ludders. Unbelievable. Anyway, I hope you're well. This season, the last 2 best seasons is I've been supporting West Ham. I totally agree. I think, and I'll take 6th this season. I really will. I'll take 6th because the first time ever in our history we'd have finished 6th in 2 consecutive seasons. Who would you see up top against Saints? Antonio, man. Antonio and Bowen. I would. Chris, good afternoon to you. Russ, sorry, not paying attention to what's been said. It's month end. However, good performance against the team, but needs to maintain his level. Pretty much exactly that. When I was young, everyone at hometown supported Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal. I support West Ham, only one. Now I laugh at them. We have solidarity amongst fans. They not have that. Indeed, West Ham family. You're the man, Yee. And am I pronouncing? Is it Yee? Is it Yai or Yee? How am I pronouncing it? Because I want to make sure I get it right. Because you're one of us, man. And doesn't matter where you are in the world. We have lots of guys from all over the world, man. You're more than welcome. And so I appreciate you coming. Everyone's talking about poor Chris having a right hard time with his car by the looks of it. They may have all the players, but we have Craig Dawson. Indeed. Virgil van Dawson, indeed. Let's listen to your story. This is brilliant. I grew up in... I'm not going to pronounce it. I don't do it justice. And the first game I saw was West Ham. I fell in love with the colour of the kit at first, and then I learned about the working class culture, and I thought, you live in England. Brilliant. Well, it doesn't matter. You became a fan of West Ham from China, and you're with us now. So there we go, man. Hope you're well, and thank you for joining us. It's very, very cool. Exactly. Well, yay. Brilliant. Well, I hope to see a lot more here. Indeed. Never alone as a fan, mate. You're one of us. You certainly are, Yee. I want a full strength Seville, so there's no moaning. I don't care. I'd like if Seville put all their youngsters out, to be honest, because I want to get through the next round. So, do you think all non-Russian players with contracts with Russian club can just tear up their contracts? I don't think so yet, mate. But who knows? Our boys will be up for Seville. Oh, there's no doubt. And we're gonna get that place rocking when it's back here. on that 17th of March. We're going to get it rocking. Well, can you bring more of you? Indeed. Thank you, everyone. I hope to see you at games. I can only go to the cup games right now if you see me. Indeed, please say hello. I'm sure I won't speak first. Yee, you're more than welcome, son. More than welcome. And as I said, if you get yourself down to the supporters club if you want to, Yee, because we're always there and there's always people there and they'll always look after you and they're a lovely bunch. We sold out yesterday, sports club, 550 in the sports club after the game. Mental. He's one of our own. Nino, he's one of our own. You are, mate. Pierre, hello to you. Hope you're well. Good to see. Good to see. Is there something else I can help? Shut up, Siri. If you go to Southampton game, let the guys know, and they'll be looking after you, mate. They'll be looking after you. Great to see you. China's #1 West Ham fan. I love it. As I said, tonight we've got Steliakos. There's only one Steliakos, who was meant to be. He was meant to be on the rating show yesterday with Anton, but he fell asleep on the sofa. Probably a few too many. Gotta say, had a few too many of them. So he fell asleep at the sofa. So that poor Anton was left all alone. I couldn't attend the show yesterday because first world problems. The Ocado was being delivered at 9 o'clock. So. My Ocado delivery. So otherwise, Mrs. Bum would have been happy if I had just been out since 7:45 in the morning, got back, had something to eat, and then went down here for 2 hours and she had to put the shopping away. Yes. Rush, you're like this Saturday. I had VIP tickets to an evening with Frank Bruno. Won an auction for a signed canvas of Bruno versus Tyson. Really great night. Big West Ham fan, old Frank is. Trying to get him on the show. Got to say, Russ with this channel and Hammer's chat, I'm glad to be a Hammer. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Come one, come all. What channel is the cup game on? I don't think it's on any game, is it? But we'll be doing the watch along. Myself and Anton probably. Maybe Stel. Maybe I'll show Anton how to do the timer properly as well. Stranger things have happened at sea. You're not wrong, GP. There are more trouble than any worth. Oh, we're still talking about your bloody truck. Maybe go to the pub and drink, but I haven't got a ticket to see. Maybe watch the stream on my phone, or join us, or just watch the watch along with us, mate. Watch the watch along with us. We'll be here, mate. It's on BBC iPlayer. There we go. It's on iPlayer. Great. So you can watch it on iPlayer on the background. Watch me and Anton and whoever's here, maybe still, and watch the game with us. Just like down the pub, really, but saves you having to buy the beer. Russ, did you see the daylight robbery at the weekend, mate? Daylight robbery. You'll always be welcome to the West Ham family. Indeed, WHU58, you certainly will be, my friend. I'd love to see Frank Bruno. We'll try, mate. We are trying. Have we got any injuries from yesterday? Not that I'm aware of. Obviously, Zuma went down, Cresswell went down, Antonio went down, but they seem to have carried on. Not that I've been aware of any injuries that have come out just yet, but we never know. Cup games on BBC iPlayer. Thank you, Freshfielder. Darren's from Thailand. Expat living in Thailand. You're in good and safe hands. Good to see. It should be on BBC. It's a cup game. I think the only. So it's on the Red Button Bowl accounts. I love this team and I love all the community. Made me feel very welcome. We're glad, man. That's the whole point of it, isn't it? It doesn't matter where we are, whether we're in Tilbury or Timbuktu. We all wear the claret and blue. Have I just made a rhyme? Am I just a poet? I don't know it. Tilbury, Timbuktu. We all wear the claret and blue. Feel free, someone to take that on. How good was Man United? How much of that result help us now? You know, we're 3 points off. We're 3 points off United, aren't we? Sorry, 2 points off United with on equal games. So that's great. You know, they could drop and we could pick up a thing. That's great to see. And then we're 5 points off Chelsea, although they've got 2 games in hand. Although Arsenal are three games behind us with the same amount of points and Tottenham 2 games, but we've got the points. Doesn't matter. I used to play roller hockey in Queen's Market. This is going back to the 90s. Obviously that was skates, but I love my skateboard too. Good to know. Thanks, Chris. Do we feel ready for Seville or not? Not Saville. Seville, I believe, or still some way to go. I think that will take us. I think the crowd and momentum and the team buzzing it will carry us over the line anyway. I really do. I pulled a hammy getting a beer from the fridge. Oh. So Luke's got a late fitness test for the Southampton game. Good to see Peaky's Blinders. I haven't watched it yet. I've never watched Peaky. Mrs. Budden she's one of those. We started to watch it, and I come down to do an interview or something. She's about five episodes in, so she just binges the whole thing. So I will have to start watching it now. I've got the last series, it's going to come out. So Chelsea now is a fight for fourth. I personally, I still think it's a step too far for us this year. I'll be honest. I agree with what Moyes says. It's a build for me. It's getting top six. It's not. I'm not even the top four. As much as I would love to play the champions, London Stadium, that would be the pinnacle of my West Ham career. I think it's a bit too soon for us. Honestly, just in terms of, we talk about the squad rotation stuff, but look, if we get there, fantastic. But if we don't, if we finish in the top six, even top seven, it's a great achievement, because we always have one good season and then four shit ones. To have two good seasons, as I think GP said, these are two of the best seasons he's ever seen. Boys of 86, amazing season. Following season, we almost went down, you know what I mean? Or we win the FA Cup and then we did it, so every great episode of West Ham is followed by a shit episode of West Ham. It's like the worst episode, like the worst EastEnders. Good episode, bad episode. They never have two good episodes in a row. I played ice hockey. Does that count? No. Not matter about Spurs, Arsenal, Man U. They're massively inconsistent. As long as we can stay consistent on our side, indeed. And with Wolves, that break now is just opening up that gap a little bit now. I know Wolves have got a game in hand, but they're 5 points behind us now. So in the same way with us and Man United, really, it's very similar. How many away fans been had? I have no idea. Arsenal will get fourth. I think you're probably right, Mandy. I'll be honest. It was Wiki GP. Everyone's talking to themselves about that type of stuff. You can't mind too much. We were bottom and had protests. Indeed. Did you see the video of Fornals carrying his baby around, singing "Come on, you irons," and then the baby but Fata Bomb Benjamin? I mean, that's the thing. It's just lovely, isn't it? And then did you watch the interview with Souček and Rice? This massive loving about how much Rice loves Souček. Do you know what? It's just it all. Honestly, I think it all stems from that bloody drawing Seville, because everyone seems to be so much happier since Friday. It's incredible. What we got here? Arsenal are out of the cups and not in the U. Yeah, exactly. They've only got one thing to look for now. I think it'll be Arsenal third, Chelsea fourth, Man U, and us sixth. Yep, I think I'll take that. In my 30s is the best period I've seen in my life. I'm in my 40s, or just made my 40s. It's probably the best period I think I've ever seen. I mean, the Redknapp era was it a 7th, 5th, 8th? Was great in terms of top 10 finishes. But I just think this team seems more together. I think there was a great individuals. You had Ruddock, you had your Sinclairs, you had Vivian Foe, you had Di Canio. But I don't know. This team just seemed more like a team. That makes sense. No disrespect to that team, because I love that team. But now it's a different thing. We have the smallest squad in the league. We certainly do. But yeah, what was Moyes get about making subs? I think sometimes he always wants to just keep going, with the same team. Is that the new Killing Eve? Is that the new Killing Eve or not? I don't, by the sounds of it, because it's on Saturday. Joe wasn't too sure whether it was. I haven't watched it. Joe watches it, so if anyone knows, right. 4 games in hand with Gunners are versus us. Top 4 sides. We've still got to win them. Totally right, indeed. It's proper era. And everyone's talking to each other. I'm at your age. I think it's my fave team. Maybe blasphemous to say that, but I love this team indeed. The last season that was amazing. The season was amazing indeed. But then our best season after that was last season. The bowling was last season rather, which is about 5 years since. And if you go from the last season to the bowling, the last time we'd have had a good season maybe was the Championship, maybe. And after that would have been the FA Cup in 2006. After that would have been maybe the Redknapp era. So it literally is every in it. Was Yarmouth? I don't think he was. I don't know who he was, but Declan kept on pointing at someone when he walked off like that. So maybe he was, but I didn't see him. Russ was ball boy for the night. Oh, fuck off. Russ was ball boy for the 64 World Cup. Worked his way up to head DJ. You've got to start somewhere, Luke. Do you think without Rice and Noble, the team spirit would be as high? Nope. I don't. I was lucky enough to see this team and the 86 team, indeed. And again, boys are 85, 86, third in the league. Phenomenal season. The season before that wasn't that good. Season after that wasn't that good. So, and that's the trouble. It's the continual. That to me is not a one season wonder. I'm glad with the turn up of performance, but where was the change up? Trying something different that Moyes stated. Well, I think he went to 3 at the back and played sort of 2 up front really, and 4 now as at left wing back really. John, to be honest, me too, Gaza. The fans who have seen us win silverware is running out slowly. Certainly is, unfortunately. 98-99 was a good season, and 78 it was a good season. They were good seasons, but I mean, you look at but we finished we finished 8th in 88, in 97, 98. Then we finished 5th and 7th. So that was a period of relatively consistent, but then it took us 14 years until we finished 7th in the top flight, and then another 5 years until we finished 6th. So if you finished, 20, 21, 22, 6th, then that's not bad. I mean, even, let me have a quick look. If that season's right, so 6th, 8th, so we haven't finished although I say this is sort of top 6, we haven't finished but we haven't finished in the top 7th in 2 consecutive years either. So I'll take that. We'll take that anyway. So that's good. Right, we'll have to go in a minute. Can we hear Sweet Caroline? We win more often. Another one bites the dust. We do. So Sweet Caroline. So it's always what's the name? Bubbles. Then it's Twist and Shout. Then it's Sweet Caroline. That's part of our winning lineup. And then everyone's fucked off by them. But yeah, I totally agree. Chris needs caffeine. I'm just happy GSB and Moyes have built a United team. We are getting stability. A United club, I'll be honest, because you get that with the kids as well and the coaching. I mean, you talk to. I mean, I was chatting to yesterday. Let me just drop a name. There we go. I was talking to Kenny Brown and Jimmy Walker yesterday, and obviously Jimmy had just come into the coaching staff again within the kids as a head of goalkeeper consultant for the academy, and he's buzzing. He's buzzing. He's grinning from ear to ear, man. He always does. But you can see how happy he is, and Kenny's really happy, and there's a real buzz around the club, and it's lovely to see. Right, Series 4 aired into 5. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Saturday, isn't it? Love Cats by The Cure. Great song. That's because our best players leave after a decent season, don't have the investment clouds. Because it's exactly, Richard. So maybe if we don't lose like Declan Rice and Jarrod Bowen in the summer, you get an opportunity to keep going. If we had 2 years in a row, I'll take that. Russ, is there a new sounding version of Bubbles? No. Same version we've been using since lockdown, really. So we've got this version of Bubbles. So when we were in lockdown, we did a slightly different edit. So it had the crowd singing. So obviously I drop it at Fortunes. Then obviously when there's no crowd. So Fortunes. So I still drop it at the same point, but it might sound a little bit different to you, but it's the same version we've used throughout. Right, everyone, I'm going to have to go. As I said, tonight, make sure you watch the flagship show. It'll be on tonight. Stell will be on at 9 p.m. Stell time. Previews of the Southampton game tomorrow. We've got Match Day live on Wednesday night, not 9 p.m. idiot button. We've got a live Q&A with Scott Minto. Top man, loves Scott, lovely guy, loves the channel. So that'll be exclusive on us. And then we've got the preview of the Liverpool game on Friday. And then Saturday, we've got the Match Day live on Saturday. Also today at 5 o'clock, we are doing a new series, which will hopefully be, which will be a daily series called Hammer's Highlights, where basically we do look at a bit like John Craven's News Round. That's the idea. At 5 o'clock, with some of the little tidbits of news that have come out in the last day or last 24 hours or so. And we're doing it every day. We're doing it in partnership with Needs at Mother Brown as well. So if you watch Needs at Mother Brown, if you go on their website, you'll see us on there as well. So looking forward to we'll see what it's like. But I hope it'll be fun. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe, all that good stuff. And also maybe consider becoming a channel member. We've got over 56, I think now, of the member Barmy Army, and we'd like to thank each of them personally at the end of each of my shows. So take care, everyone, stay safe, wash those hands. See you later, potato.
It's like a family tree, part of you